and you love a good tea. Well, this is the best tea you're gonna have all year.
Y'all ready for a beat with the tea? Cause I'm the bitch with the tea for real. Let's roll the intro, Jalen.
Run the intro, Jalen.
So, welcome back, alright? I am happy you guys came back. If you came back to this video, that means you've seen what I said at the last video when I said turn your post notifications on, because we about to give it to her. Okay, we about to give it to her. So, I am here with a B with the T, and we're here to discuss the breakdown of this custody battle that has been ongoing between Bougie and Jacob for the last year and a half, girl. It is getting messy, girl. Warrants are out. People are claiming not to have warrants. It's a lot going on, and y'all know I got the receipts, girl. I got the receipts. I got the receipts. And also, I got a little, a little tea on the back end story, all right, girl? So, without further ado, girl, let's get on into this tea. Let me pull my notes up. Let's see how we gonna start it off, honey. We gonna start it from the beginning. Now, if you've been watching her channel, her being Bo. If you've been watching Bo's channel, you know that she's claimed that she's moved all the way from Canada to Jamaica due to safety. She fears for her safety after 10 years of sleeping around with this man and having 3 kids, girl, because she used to move weight back in the day, girl. I guess she was moving weight with him, and he said he would always protect her, and if they ever break up, allegedly, he would let something happen to her. That is what she's claiming, amongst 20 other things. She said also because of the live back in 2020 when he threatened her, which was crazy, okay? I'll have to acknowledge that was crazy. She alleges that this is not his only time threatening her, and she had to get the fuck up out of there. She had to get the fuck up out of there. So she ends up fleeing from Canada to Jamaica in 2023, I believe, in like January or February of 2023. She moves her kids all the way over to Jamaica. Now, this happens while she's in the middle of court proceedings. She's showing up to court via Zoom because this is the pandemic. She's showing up to court via Zoom, and she decides, you know what, these court proceedings are not going how I would like them to go. So I'm just gonna pack my shit and leave. So that's what she does. She packs her shit and she leaves. Now, that is very illegal in any country. America, Canada, Jamaica, the UK, any damn where you cannot be like, you know what, I don't like how this custody battle is going. I'm out. You can't hit the eye and I'm out. But she hit the eye and I'm out. Because she's a YouTuber and she has the means financially to be able to up and pack her life off and move it away. Now, when she did that, a smart person would be the most, secretive. But she wasn't as secretive with her big move. She ended up going over to her membership, also telling people on her main channel that she was fleeing, baby. She decided to drop these vlogs, and she was like, I'm escaping my baby daddy. Now, escaping your baby daddy in the middle of court proceedings is kind of crazy. But that's what she was doing, girl. She was escaping her baby daddy. So she posts this vlog. She's on live, living it up in Jamaica. And of course, Jacob's lawyers are reaching out to her like, girl, where the fuck are you? Okay, where the hell are you? Now, she is completely ignoring all of these messages, and she does not want to come back. Now, me being her friend at the time, I am getting all of these screenshots of messages about her having a warrant and this going on and that going on, and I'm just gagging. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is Jacob not reaching out. Now, in her recent video, she alleges that Jacob did not reach out, and when he did indeed reach out, he was reaching out to sisters that she did not like.
He's never messaged me and said, look, I want to talk to the girls. Can they FaceTime me? He's never messaged me and said anything of the sort. He never once reached out to the sister that is most likely to have my contact. He went to everybody else. He went to Tasmanian Devil. I don't talk to that girl. He went to Cupcake. I don't talk to her.
Now, baby, whether you like the sisters or not, you got the message. Second of all, he was reaching out. Me speaking from actually knowing her, he was reaching out. He even went as far as reaching out to your mom. And when he reached out to your mom, you was guns a-blazing. You were so angry. You cussed out one of your sisters, and you were just mega furious. He was telling you early on. Her saying in her recent video that she was always open to co-parenting is bullshit.
Maybe I'm open to co-parent. It was never an issue about co-parenting. Well, let's co-parent.
Bitch, stop it.
I would love for nothing more.
She said that he could always jump on a flight and come over and buy a ticket. Come get the girls. Now, speaking from a stable mindset, who jumps on the flight, goes over into a somewhat foreign country, and don't know where the fuck they're going, don't know where the fuck the girls are, and also the bitch he looking for got a restraining order on her. I don't know how reasonable that is. But she alleges that he could have always bought a flight and came out and got the girls whenever he wanted to. Like I said, January, February, she started producing this content, basically telling that she had fled from Canada to Jamaica to start her new life with her girls, and she was saying F the court system. She said that the court system was set up to fail mothers in relationships that were not the best, and she seen it coming and she had to go. Now, beginning off in this journey, girl, she started off trolling. She was trolling, okay? She was trolling. She was making mugshot videos, and she was doing story times, and she was doing this, that, and all type of trolls, okay? Shit has just got real because now she has 2 warrants. Now, of course, we know she has a warrant in Canada, but we can't really find a warrant in Canada because Canada has a really, really bad at locking down on everything, girl. I mean, they protecting felons, offenders, kidnappers. they protecting everybody. I can't find nothing on nobody in Canada, okay, bitch? Not at all. Not at all, unless you get cut up at the border, all right? If you get cut up at the border, I can probably find some shit like that. But everything else, baby, I cannot find, okay? Nobody can find. But with the Jamaica situation, I was able to find. Okay, I was able to find some shit. Now, in her video, she did express that Jacob put something in the newspaper, basically being an ad that he bought, and she did not put it up. She did not put it up. She did not show the people what it was. Now, I don't know if she hasn't seen it. I don't know if she has seen it, but I have it, and we're gonna look at it. And we're gonna read it. And we're gonna figure out if it's an ad. It doesn't look like an ad to me because I found it in the newspaper. But let's read it. Okay, so this is in the legal notices of the Jamaican newspaper. The newspaper will be down in the comment section below, so you guys can click it and look around. But let's read it. So it says, Jacob Scott and Sabrina Brown. This is to advise Sabrina Brown that the claim number, which is 50 million numbers, okay, has been issued against you by Jacob Scott in the Supreme Court of Jamaica, seeking summary return of your 3 children to Canada. Court orders have been issued restraining Sabrina Brown from removing your 3 children from the jurisdiction until the determinant of the claim, requiring Sabrina Brown to immediately surrender all passports in the respect of your 3 children to the register of the Supreme Court. Then they also go on to say that the Supreme Court has also placed an order of all points of entry and exit of the island in respect of Sabrina Brown, born on 29th of April 1922. God damn, they giving her that way. The matter will be next before the court on June 7, 2024 at 10 a.m. If Sabrina Brown does not attend this hearing at the time, judgment may be entered against you. And then it tells her like she should seek legal advice. Okay. This is crazy. Speaking from a real point and not even a malicious point, okay? Because I know we're dragging her all week. But this is crazy. Watching her from 2016 and seeing this is how her life is turning out is like, oh. All right. She shouldn't have took them biracial girls. She should have took her biracial babies halfway across the world. It's not a feasible thing. Fearing for your life or not, I'm not the person to speak for if she's truly fearing for her life, but I am the person to speak for, like, what she did was illegal and it's something that cannot be done. It would have been better her hiding off somewhere in Canada, or even if she would have moved to Jamaica, it was no need to let her members know that she was over there. She's disappeared on them countless of times. Could have done it again if you was truly fearing for your safety. I feel like it was a move that was kind of done to be malicious. She did not want to co-parent. The relationship ended sourly. She did not want to work with him in any shape, form at all. She was unplugging the Wi-Fi. She wasn't charging the phones, or she wasn't charging the iPads. This is personally what I know from being her friend. She did not want him contacting her or the babies. She did not want to work with that man. And she took her platform and the big paycheck that she gets attached with it and did something that a lot of people can't do. Up and leave. Disappear in the middle of court proceedings. Thought she wasn't no jail girl.
I can't do jail, honey. I am not interested in jail life. But shout out to you if you are.
She has a warrant in Canada. She has a warrant in Jamaica now. In her video, she spoke about a raid, okay? She spoke about a raid because Jacob emailed her and he basically said, like, look here, girl, it's about to get dirty. I got me a lawyer, which Jacob does. And from the looks of it, he has a lawyer out in Jamaica, and I can't remember. I have it jotted down in my other phone, but I don't have it in this phone, but I will put up his lawyer, okay? He has a lawyer in Jamaica. He's lawyered up in Jamaica, which is so kind. He is not playing around with her ass. So he's emailing her to give her a head notice, like, this is about to come crashing in. Come on, let's work together. So in her video, she said, you know, She never ever wanted to not co-parent with him, which is a fucking lie. If you wasn't avoiding co-parenting with a nigga, you do not take your babies and make them Jamaican citizens. So she says that she's willing to work with him and co-parent. All he has to do is reach out and send her an email. Now, he went to call Salem the other day. He posted on his social media platform that Bougie got him blocked, okay? He called 50 million times. She is not answering the phone for him. For her to get on her platform and act like she wants to do any type of co-parenting is crazy. Because previously, before this I Want a Co-Parent video, she spent the last year and a half saying that she's never gonna co-parent. And she's also spent the last year and a half being emotionally unstable.
I might get a little drunk. Now I'm 4 or 5 seconds from wildin'. You can't do it. I can't.
Unacceptable!
And
in my messages, hoping and praying that he drops dead randomly. So how are you praying death over somebody that you want to co-parent with? Now, to the raid. In his email, he said like, hey girl, this could go bad and you know, they're gonna raid your house, they're gonna kick the doors in, it's gonna be real crazy, real ghetto, okay? And Bougie says, you know, for him to even allow this to happen, to traumatize her babies, traumatize their babies, is crazy.
The police to raid the home and traumatize our children.
Just listening to that, it makes my blood boil because it's like, girl, hold a little piece of accountability. Like grab a little, you ain't gotta grab the whole thing, but grab a little piece of accountability. Because just like you took these babies all the way to this country, knowing it was damn well illegal. You knew it was illegal. Regardless of the story you attached to it, it was illegal. And you knew how it could have turned out. And if it turns out that way, you have the same arm, the same percentage of traumatizing the babies. Because when you brought them out there and you put them in this, when you went and bought the tickets, when you went and bought the house, you put in the same amount of work to one day traumatize these babies if the door is kicked in and everybody is yanked the fuck out. You have to look at yourself in the mirror, baby. You gotta look at yourself in the mirror and be honest. It's sad. Like I said, I never expected this to be how Bougie Vintage life is turning out. It's very sad. But hold accountability, just a little bit. You ain't gotta grab the whole thing. Her also explaining to the babies that they will have to go back to their dad eventually, and them crying and them wilding out, it's normal. It's completely normal. If we think about the big traumatizing dramatic move that she did, moving her babies from Canada all the way to Jamaica, them not seeing daddy, them being told certain things about their dad that they probably can't even fully process. It feels like we're running from this man. I don't know what he's done to you, mommy, fully, but evidently he's the bad guy. We're running from him and we haven't seen him in about a year or so. And then you come tell me we gotta go back. Bitch, I would cry too. Bitch, I would cry too. I don't know how this situation is gonna work out. I really don't know how it's going to pan out, but I'm gonna be here, honey, for the panning out of the situation, okay? If y'all want me to keep updating y'all and giving y'all a little, you know, I can give y'all a little exclusive tea, but like I drop a little gems in this video, okay? Little gems, a little razzle-dazzle that I do know. But we're gonna be following this case, honey. I sound like Tasha K. We're gonna be following this case, honey. I sound like Tasha K. I don't want to sit here too long, baby, because this video can't be longer than my drag that I did the other day. Okay, the story time. Okay, like I said, we ain't giving her too much time, but I want to troll her a bit. Okay, I want to troll her a bit because she really had me fucked up. But I won't do too much trolling. But we gonna do a little bit more trolling. So come and post notifications. If you ain't got them on, turn them on, bitch. I'll see y'all again. But the bitch had the tea this time, didn't he? He had a little tea. Okay, I didn't get too much. We just discussed a little bit, you know. Is there anything else on my notes I gotta look at? Nothing really else. That's all I gotta say is, you know, hope this works out for her. I hope she's over there fasting, praying, doing all the things that she needs to do. Because, you know, she says God is, you know, always has her in alignment. For her always been alignment, she always going through something. But, you know, she says she's in alignment and God didn't bring her this far to leave her. She thinks God exclusively belongs to her. She put that nigga on layaway. I'll come back to get him. Oh, Jesus, he and all of us, ain't he? But I guess he, girl, a little more in her, I don't know. But any which way, this is a little breakdown of their situation, honey. But I'm praying for the girls in all actuality, because I don't have a side. I'm not on his side or her side. Just because I'm not, you know, messing with her at the time and I'm trolling her over here doesn't mean I, you know, totally wish all bad upon her, that's totally not true. I don't wish all bad upon her, but I really feel bad for the baby. I feel like she has been and still is emotionally unstable. Being her friend and seeing her vulnerable moments, I can see right through the screen, and I see something in her. I see something in her that's scary.
If the God in heaven that I serve will allow this situation to go past today, it is what it is. And just like that, it's a wrap.
I feel like she's emotionally and mentally unstable, and she has the backing financially enough to make horrible decisions. I don't feel like there's anybody that's able to kind of talk to her and tell her anything that she would kind of really even listen to. Even her mom. Her mom can't call many shots. Her mama stay with her. Her mama raised her babies. Her mama takes a check from her. So when Sabrina say, come on baby, we moving from Canada to Jamaica, her mama has to oblige. So I just feel sorry for the babies. Also, I feel sorry for her mom. And I don't have much sorrow for either one of the parents. But I will see you guys in another freaking video. Make sure you guys watch the other content, because there's some normal content coming on my channel also with this trolling stuff. But we're trolling bougie, okay? But until next time, I'll definitely see y'all in a different video. Be safe, and I love y'all. Bye.